Back onto the all-weather then for our final two races on Sunday at Sha Tin. This is a Class 3 over the 1650. 14 will make their way to the extended mile post, headed by Touch of Luck, who's back into this class where he's a winner two times in the past. Right Choice drops from the 18 back to the 1650. World Famous makes his all-weather debut from barrier number 13. Clear Choice, a two-time course and distance winner. The Hulk gets a wide gate here, barrier 12. Blake Shin takes over from Joe Moreira. The horse is in form, though, and has placed and is only trying the dirt so far. Party Every Day comes up in class for a last start win. Dealmaker should roll forward despite drawing barrier number 14. And Sky Supreme, very impressive, winning in Class 4 company. And third to Party Every Day. Last time out, also up in class. Touch of Luck, Right Choice, Clear Choice, Great Treasure, and the Hulk, Bright Kid, Dealmaker, and Sky Supreme. So a whole host of these, Tom, been up at Chung Fa within the last 30 days.
I think the speed here will be fairly good too. You've got horses like Sky Supreme out of gate number 2 who will jump and run for Joe Moreira. World Famous, he led up in a recent barrier trial and he's out of gate number 13 is World Famous. You've got Ping High Treasure there, Touch of Luck. The other alternate horse that can go forward is Dealmaker, but he's got gate number 14 to contend with. He's on the 3 wide line there. Potentially, if he doesn't go forward with the likes of Wisdom Patch and the Hulk, Great Treasure will look to be running on at the end.
This horse is interesting coming to the all-weather, World Famous. I thought his last run at Happy Valley was very good, and he always works well on the surface. He's really keen in his work, and he's been like this in all the pieces I've seen. So I think he could run a bit of a race at a price. Party Every Day is obviously going to be the favourite, and he's going really well. He's trialled nicely since his last win as well. So a horse who's in great form, and Karis Teton knows this horse very well, Party Every Day. So he looks good. And I thought this horse has improved a little bit. Wisdom Patch. Look, his run, he's only had the one run on the all-weather, but another one who seems to work okay on it, and has got wet track form overseas. So see if he can improve. OK, he's one certainly to take note of. We'll start off, though, with World Famous. We're looking at some turf form here, Tom, because he hasn't run on the all-weather as yet. He's got this awkward gate, barrier 13, though.
He does. A bit keen last time, I thought maybe in front, but he did give a good side. He's dropped 13 pounds since then, and he was pushed out in that barrier trial, but did respond, and he did beat home Willpower in that barrier trial. So I'd probably want to keep him safe here. He will likely go forward with Vincent Ho out of gate number 13. Yeah,
look, he's a French-bred, reliable man. I'm going to make him the each-way play here. So he's on top for me. World Famous. I just think coming to the service for the first time is going to be a decent price. OK, World Famous. The trial, have a look at the trial as well. It was pretty good. Again, more turf form here, Paul, but he has the Hulk had a start on the all-weather back in October. He ran third to Enfolding. Yeah, it was a nice run too. He's a horse that hasn't won yet. He's been placed on numerous occasions and looked like he runs into the race to win, but hasn't just quite got his nose in front. Barrier 12 was just a query of me. I just thought there was a lot of pace underneath him and he might not get the best of runs.
He's had a few chances recently to win a race, this horse. He boxed on fairly there, down on the inside behind He's a Beauty and Co. But like I said, he's had a few chances recently, so happy to look outside of him. All
right, well, Party Every Day is pretty consistent. This is him winning last time out, Tom, beating Sky Supreme. They both come up as a result in this, but Sky Supreme's actually worst off at the weights because Jerry Chow rode him on this occasion.
Yeah, he certainly is. So he's down there with gate number 2 and he'd likely be forward to Sky Supreme. But Party Every Day can finish his races off so well, loves this surface, finished off really strongly here, up in grade, down in weight, won a trial since we saw that earlier on the show with the trial victory that Ezra was in. I think he can just win this race, Paul.
Yeah, he's a likely favourite. I think he'll run really well, and he is the benchmark for this race.
And Double Take runs early on the programme as well, so could pay him some sort of compliment. What about these ones, Paul? Dealmaker, Clear Choice and Right Choice?
Well, Clear Choice is put on £31, which was just a little query for me. Dealmaker, he always runs a race here on the all-weather. And Right Choice, he's a winner on this surface as well. So they've all got chances. I haven't got any of the 3 in the end, but they've all got chances.
No, I haven't got them in either. Dealmaker, he was no match for the winner on this occasion, Elite Patch, but he ground away for a minor place in there. Clear Choice. Right Choice has been out of form for a wee while. Hasn't won since March 2019 when did actually win 4 in a row, but has done not a lot since.
Deal make it a little bit awkward down the straight there as well. But Party Every Day, Paul, is our favourite up in class. A lot of place money, though, for Right Choice.
Yeah, he looks the one to beat Party Every Day. But I'm going to go with my each-way play in this, which is World Famous. Coming to the surface for the first time by a reliable man. He's got barrier 13. I think he can either lead or sit outside Sky Supreme, who's likely to go forward. So look, if he gets himself into a nice position, he's trialled really well on the surface, did beating Willpower, who's probably start favourite in the last. So he's on top to beat Party Every Day, the one to beat. Sky Supreme, he's up here into this grade, and look, he's a horse to be in front. Just run down late last time. He was sort of a duck to be shot at and finished off really nicely. And then Touch of Luck, he's in there for fourth. He's got the apprentice claim, so he's well rated coming to this. 3, 9, 14 and 1.
Yeah, the one I like in this race is Party Every Day. I'm going to stand him out in this contest for Karis Teton and Tony Cruz. Drawn gate number 4. Has won a trial nicely since he did actually drop the whip last time out too, did Karis Teton, but I think he gets every opportunity here, up in class, down in weight. World Famous, I think, needs to go in because he won his trial really nicely, and I thought he stuck on pretty well behind Namjong Plus there at Happy Valley last time out. Sky Supreme, and it did throw in Touch of Luck as well. Jerry Chow into Douglas White. He's back down in grade. He's a 2-time winner in the grade, and he's a 2-time winner course and distance. So 9, 3, 14 and 1.
Touch of Luck for me off the top late there with a claim as well. I thought the Holt was interesting if you got a barrier. Hong Kong Direct this week. Looking ahead to next week's action, of course, guys. HKIR. We've got an interview with Tom Marquand and Holly Doyle. They're riding at the meeting for the first time. We hear from Steve Railton talking about the selection procedure for that, and Karis Teton looking back on last year's series as well. Of course, he is back to defend his title. Joe Moreira, Zach Purton will be back in action as well for Wednesday night. Neil Callan, who are missing out, Alexi Bedell, Vincent Ho, the other one of the local riders as well, joining Ryan Moore, Tom and Holly, Pierre-Charles Boudot, Mikel Barcelona and William Buick. I think those are the 12, $800,000 on the table. That's Wednesday night. Looking forward to that. We've got one more race to go. The final race on the programme at Sha Tin this Sunday is a Class 2 over the 1,200 metres. We've got that, plus all the best bets, coming up next.